Hello, Dallas, Fort Worth. Let's talk sports. I'm Max Morgan. Chris Arnold joins me now to talk some hoops. You can hear him weekdays 10 to 3 on G-Bag Nation 105.3. Let's start on the hilltop. Some surprising news. Their star recruit, Emmanuel Mudiay, says, I'm not going to play college ball. I'm going overseas for the money. Your thoughts initially?
It is a major shocker. Larry Brown, this guy was the centerpiece of their program going into the season. I mean, he's the #1 point guard freshman going into, the high school basketball blue chipper, #1, outstanding in the McDonald's game. Everyone thought it was just an automatic thing, and it's a matter of how long would he stay at SMU. Now he's not coming at all because he says he wants to take care of his mom.
Well, let's talk about that, meaning money-wise, financially, and or was it because the NCAA is on him for possibly hiring an agent? Which way do you go there?
This is what's so interesting. He said it had nothing to do with anything other than trying to take care of his mom, but usually when it's complicated like that, you got to let it all play out, and it's very possible that could be the case. The thing that's so sad is, there's been one other player that went overseas and came back, and that's Brandon Jennings, and it worked out for him. But you hate it for Larry Brown's program because he was so successful last year at SMU. Things were looking so great for him, and you just don't want to see that kind of thing happen to the best player coming into your program.
Well, SMU loses its guy, but the Mavericks score big with Chandler Parsons. Just how big is that?
Well, first of all, it was a tough weekend for the Mavericks because it was a waiting game. High stakes poker was going on in play, and the Mavericks did not blink. The Houston Rockets did. They said, we're not going to match the contract. Contract was 3 years, $46 million. He's overpaid, but he's got upside, and that's why I'm not mad at the deal.
Well, let's talk about him, Parsons, and just what does he bring to the table? What will the fans see on the court?
They're going to see a guy that not only shoots threes, who's 6'9" or 6'10", but he can also run the floor. He can drive to the basket and finish, and not just finish with a layup. He dunks. So he's an exciting player that way, but he's also a guy that fits well in the Rick Carlisle system. Rick Carlisle's system is based on spacing the floor. You got to have guys that can shoot the ball very well so that Monte Ellis can drive, so that you can have other guys go to the basket, and, of course, somebody that's on the opposite side of the floor that Dirk is, so that Dirk can hit wide-open shots.
All right, Chris Arnold, appreciate you as always for dropping by. I'm Max Morgan, Fox 4 Sports.